Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your love reading for the month of November 2018. If you'd like to see a general reading, it's right next door to this reading, okay? And if you'd like to order a personal reading with me, you can go through to the end of the reading. It's about 2 minutes before it ends, and there's a box that comes up and you will see, you can click on that and it goes straight through to my website. I'm also taking orders for year aheads. So you can order your year ahead with me for January 2019 for the next 12 months, or from now for the next 12 months, whichever you prefer. And yeah, you can order it that way. They come through the Lenormand or live spread readings, okay? So let's have a look, guys, and see what's coming up. We're using the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, okay? So we're using that for the month, for your Gypsy Tarot love spread for the month, okay? Universe Spirit, showing what's coming up in terms of love for Virgo for the month of November 2018. What's coming up for Virgo for love for the month of November 2018? Show me. Alright, so we've shuffled the deck. We're going to split it into three like so, Virgo. We'll collect that back up like so. And let's start laying out your cards. So let's have a look at this monitor. Just make sure that I'm... There we go. I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we've got 1, 2, okay, so let's have a look, where are we on the screen? Let's move this along a little bit here. Sorry, I'll just do this so I know that everything is fitting in nicely on the screen for you guys to see, because they are the giant cards that I wanted to use this time around for your reading. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look then for you guys, see what's coming up. So what's going on around the mental and emotional, it's about the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, when this comes to a love reading, this can be bickering in a relationship. And sometimes the Five of Wands is competitors or competition. Sometimes this is where you've got a lot of people that are interested in you, or this might be you've got, and sometimes this can be cheating as well. Five of Wands can show as cheating. Well, how do you feel about this Five of Wands mentally and emotionally? Alright, so I think that some of you guys are really taking a step back to consider. It might be that some of you guys do have interest around you with the Five of Wands energy. And it might be that, you know, if you're in a relationship, Virgo, that there is some bickering going on here. Or it might be, because this is the card of competition, sometimes this can mean that the partner has somebody else on the side. So whatever the reason is with this Five of Wands energy, from the reasons that I've given for this card, I do feel that with the Seven of Coins, mentally and emotionally, you guys are taking a step back to consider this relationship, okay? To consider the situation. Do you want to keep investing in it, or do you want to kind of leave it and move on to something else? The reason for this is because with the Temperance energy showing up. So the Temperance energy is where you're trying to... when you get the Temperance energy in a relationship, it's where two people are trying to work through issues in a relationship. And I think that also that this has taken time. I think that the reason that you're taking a step back here with the Seven of Coins is because it's taken a long time with this Temperance energy to try and work through this energy of the Five of Wands energy showing here. Because the Temperance energy, if you look at Temperance, you see the angel with the 2 cups. So the 2 cups is really about trying to fine-tune something. So this is the angel, this is the scientist trying to get the right combination. So really I think that this is because you have been trying to fine-tune this relationship with the Temperance energy. And really you're taking a step back and saying, is this something that I want to truly invest in? Because it's taken an awful long time for us to get the right balance flowing in the relationship. Because the situation is around, maybe you guys have got a conflict of interest in here, maybe you're butting heads with that Five of Wands energy. Now around the present situation, we've got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is all about love. The Ace of Cups is all about opening our hearts up. The Ace of Cups is all about pouring out your emotions with the Ace of Cups. But what are you experiencing around that Ace of Cups right now? Well, I feel that right now, Virgo, what you're experiencing is somebody who is... The Two of Wands is a tricky card in a way, because what you've got with this Two of Wands energy is somebody who's either at the precipice of taking a step forward in terms of a relationship right now. Sometimes this can be somebody who's contacting you from afar. So I get the impression for some of you guys, it might be that whoever it is that's around you, it might be with the Two of Wands energy, that they have a choice to make. They have a choice as to whether they're going to take a leap forward or whether they're not going to. Because the Two of Wands, when this comes in love, it can either mean that you've got a choice between two paths, or it could possibly mean, well, if the situation is about love, new relationship, opening our hearts up to a relationship here, it might be what you're experiencing is somebody who seems to be in two minds, or somebody who seems to be with this Two of Wands energy kind of stuck at a bit of a crossroads. And I'm getting the impression that what you're experiencing, this isn't you, I think it's this person who seems to be stuck at a crossroads. The reason that they're stuck at a crossroads is because of the Page of Wands. I feel that this person is not 100% committed in this situation for some of you guys. When you get the Page of Wands, when you do readings, as I say to all the signs, always look at the characterization of the cards. You get a Page of Wands. This is somebody who likes to have fun, but they might not necessarily be ready for a more committed step. They might not necessarily be ready to take that leap forward in terms of getting more committed in a relationship. Okay, so I do feel that, you know, the situation is all about love with the Ace of Cups energy, but I think that what you're experiencing is somebody who seems to be a little bit of a crossroads here, because I feel that this person is not 100% committed. And also it might also be that this person's at a little bit of a crossroad because they're just starting out in this relationship. So really it might be that the person just wants to keep the relationship light. They just want to keep it a little bit of fun. In your hopes and desires, the situation is all about the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, Page of Swords can be arguments, but the Page of Swords as a character within the tarot, as a character within a love reading, is somebody, again, who's very, very flighty. They like to have fun, but again, this is all about somebody who doesn't necessarily want to commit. But the Page of Swords can also be about learning about one another as well with this Page of Swords energy. But I'm looking at the Page of Swords looking in on the Ace as well. Can you see where the sword is facing? The sword is facing towards the Ace of Cups. So I do feel the situation might be about some form of disruption. I feel with this Page of Swords showing here around your hopes and desires. Let's have a look at what you're hoping as a result of the Page of Swords. Okay, so I feel that what you're hoping with this Ace of Swords is to limit, possibly limit the amount of disruptiveness or the amount of arguments or disagreements that you're having with this person with that Eight of Swords energy. And the reason for that is because the Ten of Swords. I get the impression that some of you guys, I mean, the Ten of Swords is all about endings of relationships, getting hurt. Having no way out. So with the Ten of Swords, there's no way but to end a relationship with the Ten of Swords energy. Okay, and I almost get the impression that with the Ten of Swords as well, looking here, the way it does, it reminds me of somebody who feels mentally overburdened. Okay, somebody who feels possibly quite depressed. And I get the impression that if the situation is all about, with the Page of Swords, possibly a little bit of bickering here, the hope would be around that Page of Swords really to try and keep yourself away from that energy. Because I feel that you are, with this Ten of Swords energy, you're worried it's going to be the final nail in the coffin. You're worried that this relationship is really going to be over. You know, if this bickering continues with the Page of Swords energy, I feel that your hopes will be with the Eight of Swords energy. Well, I just want to keep myself away from this. I want to limit this kind of very kind of tempestuous energy of the Page of Swords, because I feel that if it carries on, this relationship could really run into some hot water here, showing up. But it's a shame, because in a way, for some of you guys, you are having to take a step back here. I'm seeing bickering here and bickering here with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be about arguments within a relationship. And you would like to limit that. The hope would be, well, I hope this, because Eight of Swords is all about limitations. So I hope that I can stay away from this or limit this energy here with the Page of Swords. Because really this relationship looks like it's on a hiding to nothing with this Ten of Swords energy. And I'm also, you know, feeling very much under pressure with this Ten of Swords already within this relationship. Especially as this person seems to be constantly be at a crossroads. Because this person, you know, I get the impression with this Page of Wands, I don't think that you would feel like this if this was a new relationship. So I just get the impression that this person here is not really committed. They're not really, this person is very kind of childlike in the way that they're viewing the relationship. And you're kind of taking a step back here and you're saying, you know what, I'm taking a step back to review this relationship because it's taken an awful long time for us to get our shit together with this temperance energy showing here. So I get the impression that for some of you guys, this might have been a relationship that you've been in for quite a while with this individual. Let's have a look at the next one. So your expectations. Well, Virgo, this can be you. Okay, so the situation, Queen of Coins, let's call this you because you are an earth sign. So I feel the situation around your expectations is about settling down. It's about building a long-term secure relationship with this person. But what you're expecting around that energy is, this is going to be a problem. You're expecting burdens with the Ten of Wands energy because you guys are here. So you're saying to yourself, well, around my expectations, it's about me settling down, investing in this relationship, building something long-term with this person, possibly marriage, possibly, you know, children for the long-term future, that type of thing. But I think that this is going to be a burden. I'm expecting that this is going to come with some huge burdens and problems. And also the Ten of Wands shows somebody who's trying to hide. Okay, so it might be that you expect that this person's trying to hide from doing this as well. The reason for that Ten of Wands is because of strength. Okay, I get the impression here that this isn't just burdens. You're expecting that this person doesn't want to do that. The Ten of Wands is also a card about concealment. So this person will hide from doing something with the Ten of Wands. You're expecting that this person's trying to hide away from committing to you. Perhaps this person doesn't want to be under the thumb. The Strength card also means being under the thumb, having somebody else control you. And it's because this person doesn't want to be controlled with the Strength card showing there. This person doesn't want to be under the thumb. This person likes being free with the Page of Wands energy showing here. So you're saying to yourself, you know what? In my present situation, it's all about opening ourselves up to love. Opening ourselves up to this relationship. But you know what? What I'm experiencing is somebody who seems to consistently be at a crossroads in terms of doing that. Because they really just want their freedom. It might be that this person just wants to keep the relationship open. This person doesn't seem to be quite committed. And therefore what I'm expecting is, well, I've been thinking about us making this far more of a union, a secure long-term union. Laying down a few roots here, getting married in the future, having children. But I expect that this person's going to try and shy away from this with the Ten of Wands because I don't think this person really wants, I don't think this person likes the idea of being under the thumb. Or being controlled by me, being controlled by a woman, or being controlled by, you know, the partner. This person wants their freedom here. But the problem is, in your hopes and desires, the situation is all about the arguments. And I'm hoping I can stay away from that with the Eight of Swords energy, because maybe your fear is it will be over if things continue to escalate. I get the impression, and also the Page of Swords is all about asking questions. So it might be the situation around the hope with the Page of Swords is getting the truth. Getting some direct answers with that Page of Swords. And it might be that your hope is with the Eight of Swords energy. Maybe I'm hoping that I can stop myself from asking these questions. Because remember, the Page of Swords likes to find things out. So he likes to learn. So it might be, well, the situation is I want to learn more about what's going on with us. But I'm hoping that I can kind of abstain from doing this. Because maybe, just maybe, I'm feeling that I'm putting pressure on this person with the Ten of Swords. What is it you can't see coming in, Virgo? The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords can be about finding a solution, moving on. What is it you can't see coming in around that Six of Swords energy? Okay, the Queen of Swords energy. You got a lot of sword energy in this reading, haven't you? So what you can't see coming in, I don't know whether there's another person involved in this situation. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male or female. Is the Queen of Swords energy. You know, if it's a situation that this person goes out at night, does things behind your back, that type of thing, the Six of Swords, in which you can't see coming in another person. I don't think it's that though. I think with this Six of Swords, the situation is all about moving on, and what you can't see coming in is this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, I don't even think, it might be moving on, but it also might be the situation is about finding a solution. So finding clarity is the Six of Swords. And what you can't see around that clarity coming in is the Queen of Swords energy. Somebody's going to be talking the truth here with this Queen of Swords energy. Somebody wants the truth. Somebody's getting to the heart of the matter. And this is also clear thinking is coming in with the Queen of Swords. The reason for that Queen of Swords is because of the Knight of Coins energy. I think that because things are moving so slowly with this individual. Knight of Coins in a love reading can also show somebody who's moving really, really slowly. But also the Knight of Coins is your card. Knight of Coins is a Virgo. Okay. So it almost feels like, to me, this is, I'm trying to explain you. So it could be that you, the Queen of Swords coming in, what you can't see is, I think that you show as both. I think that you show as both. So I get the impression that what's coming in is you guys speaking your truth here with the Queen of Swords energy. Because what you've got here is you're saying, I'm offering a commitment here to you. I think this, because the Virgo card is the Knight of Coins. So I'm going to read the Knight of Pentacles as you, Virgo. And I feel that what's going on here is the situation is all about Six of Swords. Six of Swords is not moving on its progress, I think. So the situation is all about making progress and finding solutions. So I feel around that what you can't see coming in is you, the Queen of Swords energy. I actually don't think it's speaking the truth. I think it's speaking the truth, but I think more than anything that this is about you giving an ultimatum. I think you're giving an ultimatum. I think with the sword held high here, you're saying to this person, look, we can either cut this relationship or you can decide that you want to be with me. So I get the impression that you're giving an ultimatum here, because here you are with the Knight of Coins and you're saying, I'm giving you an ultimatum because I'm committed to you. But what are you going to show me? So I actually feel with the Six of Swords, this is about finding a solution. What you can't see coming in is the situation will be about a solution being found. And around that solution, I feel that what you'll experience coming in, what you can't see coming in, is you giving this person an ultimatum. Because you as the Knight of Coins are there with your coin and you're saying, I'm giving you an ultimatum. You can either take what I have right now or we can call it quits. Let's have a look at the last cards. The immediate future. Well, the situation is all about death. So this is transformation and changes. What's coming in around that death card? Wow, transformation. Three of Cups. So I'm seeing partnership here. I'm seeing agreement being made here with the Three of Cups. And the reason for that, there is definitely potential in here. It might be that this person starts to recognize the value of this relationship with the Page of Coins energy. It might be that this person suddenly turns around and says, okay, I want to invest in this relationship. I recognize its value. And yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see where it can head. This is looking really good, actually. It might be coming off the bat of this, where I see you guys giving this person an ultimatum. And you're saying, and this is because with the Knight of Coins, you've got the coin, you hold the power. Knight of Coins is also about holding the power. You've got the power to do this with this Knight of Coins energy. You might feel that you haven't got the power to do this in the hope section, but you certainly have the power. I think that you just get to a point where you say, something's got to give here. Something's got to give. And I've got to get my answer. This person either wants this or they don't. And I think this person will say that they do here. The overall outcome shows the Tower though. Okay, so the situation is with the Tower can be a breakup in relationships, but also can be that there's a major adjustment, a major shake-up. What's going on around that Tower in the overall outcome? Oh, I think this is a surprise. Some of you guys might be finding yourself pregnant with the Empress energy. What's the reason for the Empress energy? Oh, look at that. I think this is a major surprise coming in the overall outcome, in which the overall outcome could be pregnancy. We do have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be the start of a family, for example. It might be there's a major surprise coming in here. Something unexpected is the situation here, in which the overall outcome around that and thing that's unexpected, again, could be pregnancy. It could also be marriage with the Empress energy because of the Four of Wands energy showing here. Four of Wands and the Empress can be a marriage combination as well. There's either a marriage, but possibly a proposal, possibly pregnancy as well. With this energy, this is really interesting. This is a really interesting reading. But I think that through November, going into December, for some of you Virgos, what you thought was not possible will become possible. Sorry, I just need to get a drink there. I think what some of you guys thought was not possible in a relationship becomes possible. For some of you guys, okay? And this could be what it is as well. Three of Cups can be a celebration about a pregnancy. Page of Pentacles child. Okay. But I think that this is, just judging from this energy, the ultimatum shit going on here. I think that somebody is going to agree that they want to be with you. I think that they see the value in this relationship. I think that this person does start to see the value in it with the Page of Coins. Let's get this reading again. For Virgo love for November 2018, I do think that you're at loggerheads. The situation is about being at loggerheads with the partner. And I think that mentally and emotionally, you guys are a bit tired with the Seven of Coins energy. Okay. I also feel that mentally and emotionally, because the Seven of Coins means to wait as well. It might be that with the Five of Wands energy, the situation is about a conflict. But mentally and emotionally, some of you guys might be saying with this Seven of Coins, well, I think I should wait to see what transpires from this. Because with the Temperance energy, you might feel that this person is your soulmate with the Temperance energy. And you might also feel for some of you guys with the Temperance energy that you can really work this situation through. Because around the present situation, this is all about love. Ace of Cups energy. Okay, and I feel that what you're experiencing is somebody who seems to be at a crossroads with that Two of Wands energy. They might be at a crossroads, might involve somebody else, fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might be at a crossroads because this person really does value their freedom. They want to do what they want to do. They don't necessarily want to commit with the Page of Wands. I feel around your hopes and desires, well, the situation with the Page of Swords is all about developments, finding things out. I think if this is an argument, I feel the mental and I think your hopes and desires will be to stay away from that with the Eight of Swords, because it could mean perhaps the ending of the relationship. I feel that the situation around the hopes and desires of your reading is about being inquisitive with this Page of Swords, finding things out concerning the relationship, concerning this person, what their motivations are. It might be that you're hoping that you can keep your mouth zipped and not say anything about it because you really don't want to bring pressure to this individual with the Ten of Swords. I feel the hidden factors, not the hidden factors, your expectations are, well, the situation with the Queen of Pentacles energy showing up here. Well, the situation is about you guys wanting to settle down with this person, wanting to build a life, wanting to have children, wanting to, you know, build security with another individual, with this individual. But what you're expecting is that this person's shying away from it. You'll expect that they won't want to do this with the Ten of Wands because of the Strength card, because they don't really want to feel overly burdened, or they don't want to feel overruled by another individual, i.e. you. This person here, I definitely feel wants their freedom. They don't like the idea of being under the thumb by another individual. What you can't see coming in is, I feel, with this Six of Wands, Six of Swords energy, some form of a solution is the situation. Now, around that solution, what you can't see coming in is the Queen of Swords, okay? So this is make or break time. I feel what you can't see coming in is that you have more strength than you believe. You might not want to rock the boat in these areas, Virgo, but I certainly feel in this area you're saying what you don't see coming in is an ultimatum. And I feel that you're giving the ultimatum with the Queen of Swords. With the one hand, she says, come. With the sword, she said, let's get to the heart of the matter. So I feel that what's coming in, what you can't see is that you're getting to the heart of the matter and you're giving an ultimatum to this person because you have the power to do that with the Knight of Coins. You are Virgo, okay? You are dedicated to finding a solution here with this Knight of Coins energy. But also with this Knight of Coins, you're saying, look, I'm committed. Let's see what you are. The immediate future, there is a change for the better, I feel, coming in here with the Death energy. And what you'll experience around this, the Three of Cups, pregnancy potentially for some of you guys. Baby makes three, child, Page of Pentacles. But also I feel around this transformation, what you're going to be experiencing with the Three of Cups is joy. Partnership, togetherness, agreement, because I feel that this person will start to recognize the value of this relationship with the Page of Pentacles, and they'll want to start to invest in you a little bit more. The overall outcome, a surprise is coming to some of you guys. The situation is the Tower, about a surprise, in which the overall outcome could be for some of you guys are the Empress, could be marriage coming in, a proposal for marriage because of the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a happy union. Four of Wands is a marriage card as well. For some of you guys, it might be pregnancy. The Empress, because of the Four of Wands, this is good news, Four of Wands. You receive some good news, for example, marriage or pregnancy because you receive some good news. So I do feel that even though I feel the start of the month might look a little bit precarious there, Virgo, with an individual wondering whether they're going to commit to you or not because they do seem to want their freedom, I feel that by the end of November going into December, this person will choose to commit to you. And I also feel that there could be a surprise pregnancy or marriage on the cards. All right then, that is your reading, my darlings. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.